Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new, welcome, and I hope that you stick around and you subscribe so you can watch other videos that I make. And if you keep watching my videos, thank you once again. I really appreciate you. So today's video is going to be on the brand Longchamp. I could be saying the name wrong, but I apologize if I do. Anyways, I came across this brand because I was looking for a good size carry-on bag that wasn't really in the luxury side, and that it wasn't going to be like delicate, or for example the Never Full, that one, it's just open, and when I travel I don't like to have my luggage or my bag just open. Same thing with my MCM Liz bag, and I don't know, I just wanted something that I didn't have to worry about if I had to place it on the floor, if I had to throw it under my seat. I just want it to be something that I can just carry, not worry if I'm gonna get dirty, easy to clean. So I started looking online and I came along Longchamp brand. There was a video on a few of them, and so I decided to go with the large size, and it's nylon, so it's easy to clean, and it's very lightweight, and it also folds up. So I will show you that on the video. However, I did buy one on Poshmark and it was a fake. So I'm going to tell you on how you can distinguish the difference between a fake and an authentic one. So these are the same bag, same color, everything is basically the same to the eye. However, this is a pretty good replica of the authentic one. Authentic replica. I bought this one first of a Poshmark. It was listed as authentic. She had great reviews. She has sold other bags, not this exact size, but the actual I think they have it's called a shopper, which has longer handles, and a smaller version of this travel bag. And because she had good reviews and she had great communication, I thought it was real. So I went ahead and ordered it. And every question that I asked her for, she replied. Then I received the bag, and within maybe 10 minutes of opening it, I realized that this was not real, that this was not the real deal, and that it was a fake. So I contacted Poshmark, and I explained, like, what if the bag that I received is not authentic? Can I return it? I'm happy to return it. I won't do a bad review or anything. I'll just return the bag. The seller got back to me and said there's no way it's not real. And I explained to her that I had found out there's a Longchamp store or outlet near my house, which I called them and I gave them the serial number. They could not find that SKU, not serial number, I'm sorry, the SKU. They couldn't find the SKU, and I decided to drive down there. I didn't take it with me, but I wanted to see one that was just like this. Unfortunately, they didn't have any because it's an outlet. They only carry certain colors, and it's fairly new. I think it's only been open for maybe 2 months. So I was just looking around, getting a feel for the bags. I've never owned one of them, and I kind of didn't want to pay $110, I think it is, for this bag. I wanted to buy it pre-loved or used. I wanted to buy it used because I didn't know the brand too much, and it's not something I'm going to use on daily. I just wanted it as a travel bag. So I didn't want to invest too much money on it. To some of you, $110 may not be a lot whatsoever, but it's still $110. I can use that for something else or for another bag that I really want. So I bought it. Going back and forth with the seller and Poshmark, the seller said I had no idea it was fake. You know, I got it from the real. They told me it was an authentic bag, and I do apologize. I'm so embarrassed. I'll give you a discount for $10. And I said, no, it's okay. I understand that this may happen. I'm willing to send it back. And then she wrote back saying, you know what, just keep the bag. I don't even want it, knowing that it's not real now. So I ended up keeping it, and here it is. It was in good condition besides some like dirt spots back here, which I was not concerned, since I have seen videos where they can clean them, and I do this to my LV bags and other higher end bags. So I was like, if I can do that to leather, I can totally do it to this nylon here. But anyway, after finding that it was not real and the outlet didn't have the black one that I wanted and the size that I wanted, they had really good deals, by the way, on like hot pink, orange, green. They were 60% off. So that was tempting, but I don't want to buy it just to buy it. I want to buy the one that I wanted. So through looking online, I ended up finding this one here, an authentic one. And I'm so happy that I did. The seller was such a sweet person. She was very communicative. She was very responsive. Every picture that I asked for, every question that I had, she would answer right away. And I explained to her my situation with this one, and she gave me a great deal on this one here. And I received it pretty quickly too. So now going into what you should look for when you buy the Longchamp travel bag in a size large. One is the zipper pull tab. Here it is. This is fake, this is real. Oh, maybe I should turn it around. So sorry. Oops. I'm trying to show it to you. Okay. This is the fake one. This is Longchamp 1948 on both sides. But there's something missing. When you look at, I'm trying to show you guys. There we go. Let's see if it focuses. Longchamp on both sides, and it also says 1940th on both sides. If you notice, this horse here has a little piece right here, and it's very well outlined, and you can see that the jockey is perfectly set on top of it. And the fake one, it's not. It's kind of misshaped, and the 9 is a little bit different. The authentic one has a better 9 than the other one. I'll add pictures for you, maybe it'll be easier for you to see. So the Longchamp will always have, wow, it's kind of hard for you guys to see, but it has Longchamp in the back, and the O is very well, like it's a nice O. It's not a 0, it's just a perfectly round O. The G has a little indentation, and then you have the name Lepleg type L. The L is in quotation marks, and then model dispose. Once again, I can be pronouncing this completely wrong, but you want to make sure that your bag has that. This fake one also has it, but you can see that the letters are not as pronounced. And if you take a closer look, Longchamp, it looks like it was stamped in, and the O is a lot skinnier than the original one. It does say the same wording down here, but the spacing is a little off. Also, the front, the jockey right here, it's very perfectly centered, and you can see the detailing of it. And when you flip it up, you can see it here. On the fake one, you have a jockey there, but it's kind of hard to see. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see right here. It's just not as detailed, or it's not as clear to see as it is in the authentic one versus a fake one. And you have the flip open. The interior is a different material than that one, and you can see the jockey here. It's like, it's a really big dent. They both say original Prim 648. Also, just by touching the leather on this one, it feels so much sturdier and thicker than it does here. Like this feels kind of flat and plasticky. The handles are not going to be fully round, they're more flat. This one here is extremely flat compared to the authentic one. You can also see the texture and the material is different. The stitching too is slightly more put together here than it is on the authentic one. The inside, that's a huge difference. The inside of the authentic one is, see how it's more like a matte finish, and it's nice and smooth. The fake one has a sticky, plasticky feeling, and it's not really matte, it's kind of shiny. They both have the pocket here and inside. This plastic. This is a different type of fabric. The authentic ones will have this here. They have two. One inside the pocket, one in the outside. This one's fake too, but it has one on the outside and one inside the pocket. However, this plastic here is a lot thicker than the one that comes here. She also included this for me. If you buy it new, or if they're nice enough to include the little instructions on how you can close it up. What else? Oh yes, the zipper. The zipper is such an important thing to find out if your bag is authentic or not. So on the authentic handbag, on one of the sides, you will notice that it has YKK and then a small t, and in the interior part right here, it will say 45. The fake one, sorry, my eye is just really weird right now. There is no YKK on either side or a T, and there is a number in the exterior, well, not a number, it's a letter, it says 5N. That shouldn't be there. The stitching, you want to make sure the top stitching fake, real. See how the pattern on here is a lot cleaner than it is here. See how the stitching is very well spaced. Here, not so much. It's uneven. This is thicker too, not as thick. Your top stitching will be a light color versus the one in the back. It's gonna blend more in with the leather. And if you look at the thickness, you kind of, I don't know if you can see here, but this is kind of uneven, and this is very well even and rounded. Kind of hard to see, but the other side will have this here. If you can see, this is a lot wider and slightly shorter than this one here. The back will also have a lighter stitching than it does on the other side. They do have a tag inside. This is the authentic one. Here's my tag. It's nice and thick. The words are very clear to read. and then I'll put a picture of how you can read it, because it tells you the SKU, and then it tells you the color of what the outside is and what the inside is. This fake one also has a tag, which is here. It's slightly larger than the one that comes in with authentic bag, and it's a different material. I feel like it's cheaper but also thicker. See how the words are, they're not straight, and the top part is pretty much faded. This bottom number, so the authentic bag SKU is, or model number is the authentic bag model number is 1082148. The fake one had 07301111. What else? And trying to show you the best that I can next to each other. Authentic, fake. See how the fake one has such a huge gap from where the fabric ends to where the words start, and this is a lot shorter of a tag from the stitching to that. Another thing that you want to make sure is that the zipper on the fake one doesn't run as smoothly. The authentic bag, super smooth zip. So you want to check for that too. What other key points can I give you? I don't know if it's just this bag or what, but the authentic one folds. It holds its shape very easily without me trying. And this one, see how flappy this is? Since I got it, I kind of had to shape it up to give it the shape that it should have. And I can't really manage to do that. Like it somehow seems uneven or something. But anyways, yeah. So I really hope that this video helps you. Oh, one more thing is the fake one, it seems to be extremely shiny, and the material is thinner, and it feels kind of more satin on the fake one. On the real one, it's not as shiny. It's more of a matte, and put this down in me. Fake, not very loud. Scented, way louder. And it's thicker than this is. What else can I tell you about them? They do have the button in the back, because to fold it, I have to get up a little. This is all. So overall, I really hope that this video helps. So overall, I really hope that this video helps you in identifying a fake Longchamp large travel bag versus an authentic one. And this is a short handle. They do offer one that has a bigger handle, and I think that one's called the shop bag. For me, I liked the shorter handle, so I decided to do this one. But yes, once again, thank you for watching. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you next time. Bye.